What's good, y'all? My name is Mestre Muito Tempo, and I'm going to be teaching you Capoeira. Let's talk a little bit about the history of this martial art. Capoeira is an African-Brazilian martial art and dance. The roots come from Africa, but in Brazil is where it really developed and became what it is. One of the most popular beliefs about the history of Capoeira is that the African Brazilians were disguising their martial art as a dance. So they were hiding the martial arts practice in a dance form. We're practicing a martial art, be respectful, right? You're not gonna just go out on the street and start fights or hit your brother or sister. So let's have fun, get ready, we're gonna do some work. Okay, first we'll start with our neck. Just relax. Other way. Good. Shoulders and circles to the back. Breathe. Other way. Circles. Other way. And then your knees, circles. Switch. Ankles. Other way. Switch. Other way. Okay, legs straight. We're going to try to touch our toes. You can with your toes, just reach as far as you can go. And then you're going to repeat after me. We're going to count in Portuguese. Okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Legs straight. Keep breathing. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright, stand up, turn both of your feet to the side, bend the front leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Switch sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. One more. Cross your arms, hang to the middle. You can sway from side to side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Come up slow. Let's get started with our movements. The first movement that we're going to go over is called Zinga. Can you say that? Zinga. All right? Zinga literally means to sway. Any movement that we do is going to come out of our Zinga and it's going to go back to our Zinga. So this is how it's going to start. open your legs. This position is called base, all right? We're gonna take a step back with the right foot on the ball of the foot, okay? Bend both knees, heel is off the floor, all right? Come up, left leg back, come up, and let's just do that a few times. Right and left. Right and left. Right and left. So now, if the right leg is to go back, my right arm is going to come up and protect my face, right? Come up, keep that arm up, and switch legs. And keep going. Keep your knees bent, relax. Zinga is a place for you to add your own personality. So if you want to break the rhythm, all right, you can do that. Just relax. You can add your own expression. So let's just take 1 minute and practice Zinga, okay? Second movement, it's called Skiva. Everybody say that? It's Skiva. All right, it's an escape. Before you learn any attacks, we're gonna learn how to get out of the way. So just like how we were stretching, we're gonna go into our base, the top of our Zinga. I'm gonna turn my foot out. My arm is gonna come to the floor. My other arm is gonna come over my head and protect the face, my face. Up, other side. Up. Okay, imagine if somebody is doing a kick at you, you want to go with the kick, right? So if the kick is going in this direction, I want to go and escape in that direction. If the kick goes this way and I Skiva in this direction, there's going to be a crash, okay? So let's practice 10 Skivas together. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay? Make sure you're not being lazy, all right? You don't want to do Skiva with this kind of hanging out, right? Boom. Dang. What are you doing? No, go all the way down. Okay? That's our second movement. It's called Skiva. So now let's put together those two movements, Zinga and Skiva. All right? Zinga, ready, and Skiva. All right? 1, 2, 3. On the fourth, ready, and go. Skiva. 1, 2, 3, 4. Skiva. 1, 2, 3, 4. Skiva. Our third movement is our first kick. Repeat after me. Armada de frente. From our base, we can kick from our base or from our Zinga position. Posição da Zinga. All right? Let's start from the base. Right leg is going to kick, half circle, and come back. Let's do that 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Other way. Dois, três, quatro, cinco. Let's try it from our Zinga position. 5 times. Ready? Switch hands. Dois, três, quatro, cinco. Switch sides. Make sure you breathe out when you kick. Dois, três, quatro, cinco. Good. We learned 3 movements so far. Zinga, Skiva, armada de frente. Let's try to put them all together. Okay. Zinga. Ready? Let's kick first. Kick. And a kick comes at us, we're going to Skiva. How about we escape first and then kick? Escape. As soon as we get up, kick. Okay? So now I'm going to give you 1 minute to practice putting those movements together. Zinga, Skiva, and armada de frente. Okay? Our last movement for today, our 4th movement, Role. Everybody say Role. Okay? It's actually spelled R-O-L-E. In Brazilian Portuguese, when there's an R in the beginning of the word, in many cases, it has an H sound. And there's a little accent over the E, so it's pronounced Role. So we're going to come into this position. Hands and feet on the floor. I'm going to move my arm over. 1. Step over. 2. Over 3, and arm is back. 4. Let's try the other way. 1. Good. I don't want to see anybody doing Role like this. All right, no. All right, let's try this 10 times. Ready? 1. 2. 3. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You can also do a Role with one leg forward. If my left leg is out, I'm going to go to the left. Turn over. And then I switch. Right leg out, go to the right. Let's mix Skiva and Role. Okay? If we were to do a Skiva to the side, I can do a Role going back. Skiva to the side. I can Role going back. I can do it with the Role in the front. Come to this position, it's called Negativa and Skiva. So now, we had Zinga, Skiva, armada de frente, and Role. Let's try to mix all of them together, all right? We have 4 movements that we've learned so far. Let's try to create a nice little flow. I'm going to give you 1 minute to try to mix those movements up. Music is a very important part of capoeira. Capoeiristas learn how to do movements, and they learn how to play music, and they also learn how to sing. So like we said earlier, Portuguese is the primary language in Brazil, so most of the songs are going to be sung in Portuguese. Today we're going to start with the most important instrument in capoeira. It's called the berimbau. It's a very old instrument, all right? Simple in design. It has a cabaça or a gourd. It's like the speaker, right? We have a biriba, a piece of wood, a metal wire called arame. Another stick actually comes from biriba. We cut this. When these break, we make these out of them. A shaker called a caxixi, and I have a rock to change the tone. So just listen to the sound of the berimbau. Clap like this. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Let's learn one song today. All right, it's a very easy song, but please repeat after me. Oh, sim, sim, sim. Oh, no, no, no. That's how you say yes, 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 no, no, no. Why do you think somebody who is enslaved, who's forced to do something that they might not want to do, would be singing something like that? All right? Maybe just think to yourself for a minute. You know, some students have said maybe they have to say yes, and maybe they're thinking no. There's a lot of different answers for this. It's not just one. All right, so singing is a great way to express yourself. Whether you're happy or sad, you're just releasing some energy. Right. So it's a call and response. I'm gonna say the lead once. You respond. Oh, sim, sim, sim. Oh, now, now, now. Your turn. My turn. Oh, sim, sim, sim. Mais hoje sim, amanhã não. Mais hoje sim, amanhã não. Oh, sim, sim, sim. Oh, não, não, não. Oh. All right, y'all, good job. Let's think about our homework. 10 reps of each movement, 10 sit-ups, 10 push-ups, 2-minute splits. All right? The more you do, the better you will get. Okay, get to work.